And I love Cleveland. You guys are the best audiences ever, truly.
After that tour, Emily then went on to Broadway and performed in Waitress and Wicked, and most recently and right now, Kimberly Akimbo. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And I have to imagine that the character that you're playing on stage in New York and tonight is one of those dysfunctional family members.
She certainly is. And she may be in charge of the potential felony charge, if that wasn't obvious.
Kimberly Akimbo deals with some serious topics, yet it's quite funny. Some have called it the Ted Lasso of Broadway.
That's like the best description I've ever heard. It's so true, yes. With a little Arrested Development in there as well.
Right. Talk a little bit about how the elements of humor and heartfelt emotion are balanced throughout the show.
It's honestly, it's such a cliche answer to say this, but it really is exactly like life. Something happens that breaks your heart, and then something makes you laugh that puts your heart back together. And I think Kimberly does that extremely well. You're laughing, you're crying, and then there's so much snot coming down your face, you don't know what's coming from what. Like, it's that kind of show. And yeah, much like life.
Yeah. As was mentioned earlier, Kimberly Akimbo is the most celebrated show of the 2023 Tony Awards season. Best musical, best score, best book, the Triple Crown.
Yes, the Triple Crown.
How are audiences responding to the show? What are they saying at the stage door? I always love to know what they say.
That's such a good question, because it's such a unique show age-wise. You know, there's people who are in their 60s. There's people that are 18 in the show, you know. So it really covers the whole gamut. And that's been the most exciting part, like who relates to who at the stage door. It's the most diverse age-wise stage door I have ever seen. There are, you know, full kids, there are kids at heart. I think the most affecting thing is when people just come and hug us and start to cry. That has been really, really incredible to see. And I feel like the comment that we hear the most is, you know, somebody will come up and say, I'm 65, but I still feel 16. And to see that reflected back, that's been really, really cool.
Does anybody talk about the ice skating?
Everyone talks about the ice skating. There's ice skating. Come see the show.
There's a lot to think about and a lot to feel with this show. What do you hope audiences leave the theater thinking and maybe more importantly feeling after they've seen the show?
I hope they feel incredibly life affirmed. I hope they leave saying, you know what, there was something I always wanted to do that I haven't done, and I'm going to go do that, even if it is check fraud. But I hope that everybody, there's a song in our show called Great Adventure, and I hope that everybody leaves and goes on a great adventure, whether that's calling their parents for the first time in a while or going to Disney World. I hope they do whatever makes their heart happiest, because life is short. Enjoy the ride.
Yeah. It's beautifully put. It's a beautiful show. Thanks so much for being here. We hope that you join us on the great adventure when Kimberly Akimbo arrives at Playhouse Square in the summer of 2025.